Hey guys, today I have another unboxing from picegg.com. Come all the way from Hong Kong, and I think this is my DaYan ZhanChi, but I may be wrong. Hopefully it is. So let's get into it. And yep, it is the DaYan ZhanChi. So this was actually really cheap. It was only how much? It was about £8. It's about $11, I think. It was really cheap. Yeah, so I thought I'd get it because I do only have a white ZhanChi and the Force Cube, and I'd get a lot of comments saying, well, it's not really fair to judge by using a white cube, so I got a black cube just so I could do a bit of a better comparison. So, yep. Now, if I do remember, my first DaYan ZhanChi which I got didn't turn too well out of the box. Yeah, neither does this one. But I will lubricate this and see what it's like. Stickers aren't too good. They're not really on the straightest I've seen. And there's actually a chip on the red side. But yeah, this is definitely a ZhanChi. So I will definitely lubricate this and do some braking solves and get back to you guys when I've done that. Okay guys, so it's been a couple of days and I've solved this cube 100 to 150 times and I'm really impressed with it. I really do like how it's broken in and how it turns a lot better now. So as you can tell from the unboxing, it didn't turn too well. It was very stiff and it couldn't cut corners at all. It was very tight. And I know I've had tight cubes before. This one, it was unbelievably tight. The screws were pretty much almost halfway into the core. It was, you know, must have been done by a machine. That's why it would turn so badly. And the pieces were so tight that they would grind against each other. They would be so tight that the edges would be trying to push against this edge because it needed space. So this piece would be coming down to here as you're turning, and that would, as you can see, cause it to grind. So I ended up taking the whole cube apart, and it turns out that the washers were in the wrong way as well, because it had that really annoying springy feel. I'll see if I can get it on any of the cubes. That kind of sound. It had that noise in it on pretty much every single layer. So I flipped all the washers around and it doesn't seem to make that sound anymore, so that's cool. The stickers I noticed have chipped quite a bit, a little chip on there, and it started to sort of chip there, and one thing I noticed is they aren't really on very straight. It looks like I could have done better with application sheets, but no, that's not a problem. It doesn't really affect my solve. So the turning this puzzle, since I've lubed and tensioned it, is very nice. It turns really well now. It's really fast, and it's becoming a really nice speed cube. It can cut basically 45 no problem. Not 45, sorry, line to line. And that's really awesome that it can do that. It can't do it on some sides, but it can do pretty much anything underneath line to line. So the corner cutting abilities are really good, and then reverse cutting is like a normal DaYan ZhanChi, half a QB, possibly a little bit more. So that's a really nice feature of the puzzle. So just for people who haven't really seen a DaYan ZhanChi before, I'll show you the pieces. I did have my doubts when I first unboxed this if it was actually a ZhanChi because it turned so bad. So that's what an edge looks like. It's a pretty standard piece, which have the torpedoes and these sort of like bumps here. I don't know why DaYan added them in. It seems a little bit like a silly idea for adding that in, but I don't know. And then the corners, which also have sort of bumps on them, and again I don't know why DaYan added them in. I think it would have been better if they just went straight, but It's a great cube, so I'm not going to question the production. So, have I got them in the right way? No. So, it was really easy to sort out. It took me less than an hour to get it to the state that it is when I started solving it, and I've had very little problems with this cube. It turns really well. Like I said, I haven't had to tension it more than twice. I did the first tensioning, which was just to get it going. Then I did about 50 solves and then tensioned it properly, and from there I've done a load of solves and I'm really impressed with it. I'm just going to do a quick comparison to my other two ZhanChis. I'll start with my white one. This one is really smooth and slick. You can hardly even hear it. It's almost silent. It's a really smooth cube and it glides, but it's kind of sluggish, kind of slow. And I've lubricated this a lot with almost half a vial of Maru lube. I think I did at one stage. It's a little bit of a waste, but it did work. But now the after effects, it's really sluggish, and I think that lubricating it again would just make it a little bit worse. So I'm just going to keep it as it is. It turns well and could corners well, but I don't know if I just picked up a bad cube or something, but it doesn't turn as well as any other cubes. And then the force cube, which is still smooth, but it's still got that clicky sort of feel, the crispy feel, and it's a lot more controllable than my other ZhanChi. And this one I have lubricated with Maru Lube, and that has made it a lot faster than it already was, so that's really awesome. And this is, I think, still my main speed cube. It turns a lot better. And then back to this one. It's not as smooth as I say my white one, but it's getting there. It's got a little bit more crisp feel than the other one, but I think I am going to tighten this cube up. It's a little bit too loose for my liking. I just haven't really had time to do it at the moment. So yeah, this has been my unboxing and review of the DaYan ZhanChi. I hope I haven't dragged on too long about stuff. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.